New at 11, as thousands of Russian troops remain en masse at the Ukrainian border, tensions continue to rise in the United States announcing that they plan to deliver a written response to Russian demands. And that reply could come as early as tomorrow. And for the nearly 25,000 Ukrainians living here in the state of Connecticut, it has been difficult to watch the unrest from afar. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones spoke with a member of the immigrant community and shares the story now.
Although the mounting tension between Ukraine and Russia is happening more than 5,000 miles away from Connecticut, Newington resident Ivan Kabal says he's glued to news coverage of the conflict in his homeland.
Every day I'm following the news from Ukraine. I'm calling to my relatives, and everybody is in the situation that it's really hard.
For Ukrainians, tension with Russia is nothing new. However, Ivan says he's somewhat surprised that things are coming to a boiling point now.
Nobody thought that on the 30th independence year, we're going to have in 21st century, we're going to have such a big problem with the neighboring country. Back then, nobody thought that such thing could happen. But unfortunately, that's tell us how democracy works in Ukraine and how it doesn't in Russia.
Last week, Connecticut's two senators, Richard Blumenthal and Chris Murphy, visited Ukraine, holding a high-level meeting with Ukraine's president. Senator Blumenthal tells Channel 3 it was important for him to show support for the Ukrainian community here in Connecticut.
I have spoken to our Ukrainian community. It's a very vibrant and vigorous one in Connecticut. Many times, and I know of their solidarity with their families and friends in Ukraine, and we brought that message.
Ivan says he's so grateful he lives in a place where he feels the representatives are clear on their plan to help aid the situation.
Also, I want to use this chance to thank Senator Chris Murphy for his solid statement. What's going to be the next step when Russia is going to spread out the war thing.
Like many, Ivan says he's most concerned with retaliation from Russia, but adds he's thankful for critical support from allies.
It's serious. It's really serious. What's going to be the next step? Nobody knows. There's going to be a psychological pressure on Ukraine, disinformation, provocation, database attack. It's for our country that not stood economically, it's going to be bad. And right now, I would like to thank that we finally have America make a step forward.